Grit pour. Grit pour. Just look at the grit pour. God damn. Okay, but anyways, y'all. Today we making some blackened catfish and shrimp on top of my cheesy Alfredo grits. This is probably one of my favorite dishes to make aesthetically because I just think it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Just look at it, eat with your mouth. I mean, your eyes before your mouth. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It look like me, you know what I'm saying? A fine-ass dish. Okay, so I paired it with some garlic bread and mimosas. And the way that I seasoned my catfish was I did some smoked paprika, lemon pepper, rotisserie chicken by McCormick, and some blackened seasoning by Zatarain's, and then the garlic salt from Lawry's. I put some olive oil on top of it so that it was easier to rub all those spices in. And I basically did my shrimp the same exact way. I just made sure it was all evenly coated in all of my seasonings. Like no shrimp left behind, you feel me, Ohana. So once I got that all rubbed the fuck in, I went ahead and started my water. I did my little Salt Bae drizzle. I also added in my little bit of garlic salt by Lawry's, and I added a little bit more of that blackened seasoning. I don't know who the fuck said these grits take 5 minutes, but I ain't never in my life made these grits in 5 minutes. They really need to stop lying. That bitch need to say about 35, 45 minutes on God. Now, the secret to my grits, y'all, is I put Alfredo sauce in it. No, I do not make it from scratch. I just go ahead and throw that jar up in that bitch. You can use a different brand, but I use the Walmart brand because, yeah. Then we got my Willy Wonka bougie butter. You already know I'm using that. Once I got that inside the pans, I just went ahead and started stirring that hoe. Now, this is where the 5 minutes come into hand because I feel like the 5 minutes on the bag is just for the stirring process alone because you know you even leave that bitch for a second. It's like a 5-year-old toddler. It get to acting a fool, stick it to the bottom. And don't nobody need the fucking shit stick it to the bottom with the little layer of crunch and shit. Like, nah. Get the fuck out of here. So now I went ahead and added my cheese. I used the quesadilla cheese, I guess. I don't know if I said that right. And I put some of that in there. The reason why I like this cheese in particular is because I like the way it melts. It just melts a different type of way. Like I want my grits to low-key have a little bit of a queso type feel to it. You feel me? Because it just be all creamy and runny and it just come off that spoon like that right there. That shit look like me. If your grits ain't looking like they trying to pull that spoon bike into the pot, then you ain't doing it right. Like, Camille. No, for real though, because where is you going? Okay, but anyways, now we're going to put some of that bougie butter into that pan, and we're going to put our catfish down on the show side. See, y'all can't say I don't take notes now because I'm putting it on the show side. Whoever commented that, look at me. Elevation. Now, we had a little bit of sticking going on, but we're not going to blame that on my bougie butter. Now, I'm going to blame it on the pan. The pan done been through some shit. But the way I fixed that was I just went ahead and dabbed some of that flavor from the bottom of the pan onto the light skin parts that was missing it, and it just fixed it right on up. You couldn't even tell it went through nothing. Now, I'm going to throw my shrimp into that same exact pan without even cleaning it out because ain't no fun unless the homies can have some. So I go ahead and let them have the leftovers like them bitches in the past who feel like they got something. They think I got a prize. But anyways, now we're going to use our baguette bread. I went ahead and sliced that a little diagonal because I just feel like it look a little more sexier diagonal. And then I lined it up inside of my baking sheet. Then I went ahead and melted me down some of my bougie butter inside of a measuring cup, and I used my brush, and I just dabbed that bitch on. Then we're going to throw it in the oven at 350, and then once it gets a little crispy, not too much now, then we're going to throw it on broiled. Now the top going to be golden brown like this right here. Then I decided why not pair it with some mimosas. So I got me some little orange juices, and then this shit right here happened. I was not expecting it to explode like that, but it was fun though, no cap. So anyways, I poured out some of my orange juice inside of a cup on the side. I was going to drink that as my mimosa, you feel me? I used some frozen strawberries. I left them frozen, diced them up, put them inside of there, shook it up. It added like some ice cubes, so it worked out perfectly. Then the champagne was 13.5%. So I just feel like, you know, like, you're welcome. Because, I mean, I could have used some weak shit like that Stella Rose that y'all hyped the fuck up. Like, you really got to drink the whole bottle to feel anything of that. But here goes my plating. This is how it looked once I plated it up for my customers. Go ahead and try it at home. Thank you. Bye.